If you do it good, I'ma do it better. If you do it good.
That's the team we're gonna see.
I can't stop, one more try. I know that it's my time.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Tennessee Titans. It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first. Action of this game.
Ready.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Check. Ready.
First carry here for Tony Pollard. He cuts it back right. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. How about a big hitter? 30-40 yards there and a new set of downs. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. First down, and they go right back to it. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Well, that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Let's go now.
So it's going to throw here on 3rd. Fell on the catch. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. So it's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
1st and 10, it's Pollard. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Give on 2nd to Pollard. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking it in the booth, I know that play caller is too. That could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the 1st down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
Pressure coming. Here's Ward. And that is a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans finish up an excellent opening series. Greg Zuerlein for the point after try. And he misses on the extra point, so a good start for their offense, but not for him kicking it. Score stays at 6-0.
Jake Bailey set to kick off.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
A gain of 12. First down, Cincinnati.
Here we go.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. But as I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
Taken in by Chase, left side. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 37-yard line.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Let's get set. 180. 11. 11.
To the air again, it's Burrow. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. It's a gain of 4 there. And the Bengals have a first down.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
On one, ready?
First and 10 from the 32.
Here we go.
Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
First and goal, they're hoping for an opening drive touchdown.
Gun.
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Bengals find an answer with their opening drive. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. For the offense, you got to love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals literally won up that opening touchdown drive, as they take a 7-6 lead here. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. First and 10.
Ready? Pat the 60. Go.
We'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you've got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go. 19.
Off the play fake. Here's Wool. The pressure's there, and it closes in on him. He's dropped for the sack, and that is what should bring us to the end of this opening quarter.
A 4-yard loss.
So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. The Bengals are out in front. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break.
On the ready.
We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. They have second and pretty long here. Shotgun snap now to Ward. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Complete out to the right. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
4th down, and on comes the former All-Pro Jake Bailey to punt. And this gets all the way down inside the 5. The officials blow it dead at the 4-yard line. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
11 empty.
Burrow from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st down, Burrow to throw. Has it downfield. It's Chase. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. A big 34-yard pickup there. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Here we go.
1st and 10, around to Mixon. And a solid gain there, Brock, of about 5. Takes him inside the 40-yard line.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. That's quickly out to Chase. He's across the 20, still going. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals grow the lead to 7. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Flushed out now to his left. Caught by Flowers. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike.
13 yards.
That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ready. Hot 70.
Ward off the play fake. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Brings up second and 20 at the 38-yard line.
Kevin Pirate. Kevin, go.
From the gun, it's Ward. Makes the grab and bounds left side. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
He's got room to roam. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Tony Pollard with the touchdown. And he hits the extra points. A little surprised they wouldn't go for 2 in the tie, but at least he made it, so the lead falls to a single point.
13.
Things trim back down to a single point prop as they send this off and away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10.
Gun.
Burrow to the air now. That's a downfield working the left. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Well, we have seen the value of a big physical tight end. Just like that. Those post routes downfield so hard to defend. The great tight ends, the physical tight ends, it's almost as if they're posting up on the low block in basketball, and you can't get around them.
First and 10 now from the 46. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
41-yard line.
On 2.
First down run, nabs him 5, now second and 5.
Here we go. 180. It's hot.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Completed to his running back. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Oh, this is a unique look. Okay, they're going to the Emery and Henry formation, or monster formation, as it's also known here on first down. He's within striking distance. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals grow their lead just before halftime.
I have a little sense, Cade, that equipment manager is going to find a way to keep that football for this QB. Yeah, he was a dual-threat guy in college. That's his first in the NFL, using his legs.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals grow their lead to 8. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Throwing now, out of the shotgun. Hits him on the out route. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Ward now on 3rd down. Absolutely fires this one right side. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Jake Bailey on the punt. And he'll try to hit this one well.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Here we go.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. Off his back foot, he hooks this one. He's got it deep downfield. Into the red zone. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals will add to their lead at the end of the half. Hope you weren't settled in to call a long drive there, partner, because only took him a matter of seconds to go all 80 yards and hit pay dirt.
Are you kidding me? I love big plays just like everybody in the building loves big plays, and it took all of them. The guys up front doing their job, and certainly the playmakers to finish it.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
Okay.
They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime.
Let's go now.
First down throw here for Ward. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Ward's going to throw it. That's the rookie from Texas hauling it in. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
I don't care how good a secondary you are, how loaded you are with talent. When you've got time to allow a receiver to work from one side of the field all the way to the other versus zone coverage, well, you're going to make a defense pay.
Sends this to the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans could make it a one-score game as they cut it to 9 before half. Zerline with the extra point. And the Titans get it back to within one score. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 20-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. Hits his running back. All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. One last play before the break.
11 MT, 11 MT. Here we go.
One final shot before the half. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Play action now, Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Kate, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
11 MT, gun.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
Complete to Jamar Chase. A gain of 10 yards, and it's 3rd down.
3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out.
Here we go. 11. Ready? Wait, stop.
Burrow throwing out of the pistol. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instinct come to life.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Running back sets in motion.
Big 13.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that brings up 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. That force, that contact separated man from ball.
He goes right corner pocket there, but does get it to go through from deep. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
He has tried quite a few kicks at his time in the NFL, Kate, but a little extra excitement, I think, from everybody on the field. You don't get many chances to set a new career long. He took a shot, and he delivered.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
First play of the drive. Here's Pollard. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Shotgun snap man of Ward. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
13 yards.
It's a double-edged sword. I totally understand. These quarterbacks today are so athletic, and they love to keep plays alive. but it can turn smaller losses into much bigger setbacks like we see yet again.
Dragon 60. Ready?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to be sent out of bounds to end a great pickup, but somehow did not pick up the first. It's going to be 4th down coming up.
4th down. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here we go.
Burrow on the play action. Lasers this one deep down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10.
11. Done.
Taken in by Chase, left side. And he's going to be escorted out right along that 35-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Well, that one was drawn up and delivered beautifully, efficiently. If it's not circled on the call sheet already, you better believe it is now.
All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Very fine in his back. Mixon. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Kevin Winston in on that tackle.
It's sure nice to have that safety valve. Sure nice to have a running back, but not just able to tote it, Kate, but he's able to catch it. That's now multiple times they've looked his way, and multiple times he's delivered.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. That's good for a gain of 5. L'Jarius Sneed there for the stop.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Burrow throwing here, 3rd and 2. He's able to hit Ridley, complete. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a pickup of 26. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Here we go. 180.
Burrow from the gun. Taken in by Mitchell, right side. And this one does not go far.
Mitchell. A 3-yard gain on the play.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It is Bengal football, and they're going to start the final quarter up by a couple of scores.
On 1, ready?
Play number 9 of the drive. It's going to be 3rd and 5 to go.
Gun.
Mitchell up the middle. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. That one gains 7. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of it.
And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call for the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here's a design run. And they'll start some work to do now on 3rd down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays.
On 2.
Held that line, and the QB keeper gets nada.
Here we go, here we go.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play. Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. Touchdown to field goals, not going to get it done anymore.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Ward. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Bengals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing is Burrow. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Titans have some new life in the 4th.
The 3rd down pass. Intercepted. The Titans take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ready, set.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
Ready. Dragon. Back going.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Throwing this one back at the end zone. And he has the Tennessee touchdown. The Titans parlay the interception into points.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
The Titans will line up for
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit.
34. Titans 28.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on 1st. this one down to the 37. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Here we go, here we go. Cut.
Here's Mitchell again. That played good for, looks like about 6. Second down upcoming.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
On one, ready?
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
What's your set? Cut. Cut.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work.
They did it! He made the interception! He's at midfield! He's at the 30! He's at the 10! And he's going to bring this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Tennessee touchdown. Went to the old well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
They're lining up for 2. This is for the lead and potentially the win.
Here we go.
All or nothing, they'll run it! And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that 2-point attempt. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
After the pick, here's Burrow again. Buying some time right. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
It's Mixon on second down. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. But you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Gun.
First down, going back to Mixon. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up second down.
Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up second.
That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville.
37-yard line.
Bengals with a little more work to do to win it here. Second and 10. Need something positive here.
Gun. 11. Cut.
Burrow to the air now. Chased out to his right. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve. Some call it automatic. But it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
He gets it out left, and it's gone. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Mixon. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, hey, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
Setting up to pass. Hits his running back. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. Handoff here to Mitchell. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Here we go. Big 13, 11, 11. 11 MT, stop.
Going right side, Mixon with it. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Tennessee calling its second timeout now. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Keeping it with Mixon. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. The Titans call their 3rd and final timeout. 3rd down here, need 8 on the play.
Guns,
On the ground again with Mixon. Shut down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Taken down at the 14-yard line.
And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. So now it'll all come down to the foot of Evan McPherson. The upright's 31 yards away, dead ahead. The kick is good. He got it. And they've taken back the lead. So the Bengals take this one on the road. And they're one of the